and hang up. And I thought that it was just me, like not me, but I thought it was just my phone that does that. But it's other people who be on YouTube that that experience that I seen it like it cut off, like yeah. So I'm not the only one. Okay, we're gonna go back down to the reading. It's check in, listening for the new upgrades, right? Really paying attention to our body, to how others make us feel, how being in certain situations make us feel. Um, I'm telling y'all, the shit gets so deep to where like I feel like the reason why you guys been pulling back, and I've been picking up on that energy because I've been too as well, spending a lot of time, alone, really wanting to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're in training right now. You know what I'm saying? You're learning this new system. You're learning this new, this new way of living. You know what I'm saying? Like you came a long ways. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that you were taught by, the elders in your family, or your parents, you know what I'm saying, or the schools that you grew up in or that you went to. This new way of living is literally coming from an inner guidance. You know what I'm saying? It's really deeper than what we've been taught here on earth. You know what I'm saying? Since we've been here, since you've been here, this inner knowing that you have has created a totally different person. Like you don't even see things the same. You know what I'm saying? Your perspective have changed so many times in the past 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Because of the downloads that you're getting, because they're actually opening your eyes up to things that was closed, where your eyes were closed. You didn't have an understanding on it because you were taught about it. Somebody taught you how to feel about a certain situation. Or you should feel this way about this group of people because this is who they are. You should feel this way about this subject because this is the way the subject is created. But we now know that the world is not what it seems, right? We now know that the world is not what people have told us that it is. They don't even fucking know. And a lot of the people that do know have lied because they don't want you to know the truth, because they don't want you to know who you truly are. They really don't want you to know what you are connected to. You know what I'm saying? So this is where all this digging, this mentorship, this gardener, this, all of this energy, you know what I'm saying, come from. So I meant to put part two too. This is part two, guys. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Okay, because I just went off talking, y'all. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. This is going to be two, all right, from the last one, you guys. This is it. If somebody call again, I ain't getting back on here, y'all. I'm not. I'm going to start. I'm not even going to say that. I ain't going to say that because I don't know what's going to happen. Shit. We're going to see. We're just going to work it out. We're going to work it out, right? We're just going to let it flow. That's what we're doing. We're letting things flow, right? Okay, so the King of Swords came out. Let's get these cards. Let me do it one more time. The King of Swords came out. The Ace of Coins came out, right? Where did I see that early? No. Oh. Okay, the Nine of Cups came out. Oh, that came out in the down right as well. Okay, I'm taking them how they come out, y'all. Yeah, I'm taking them how they come out. Yeah. I know it's no coincidence. So now it's like I'm just going with the flow, man. Just going with the flow, I feel like that's what the Seven of Coins. We got a card underneath there. The Seven of Coins. Okay, and then we got the Two of Coins in the down right. Whew, what is that? Why do I feel that? Oh my goodness. Okay, we also at the bottom of this deck right here, we got level up, okay? And it has a lot to do with it says listening for the new upgrades. You have a level up. You're leveling up, okay? Like there's different levels that you've already overcome. You've overcame the lower levels, the 3D. You've moved into the 5D. This message is not going to be for everybody. I know that you hear people talking about the 3D, the 5D, and the 4D, and all of this. Let me tell you something. This is a level of consciousness, okay? It's a level of consciousness, okay? And some people are not able to take in this information based on the level of consciousness that they are at, okay? And so people are afraid of what they don't know. And if you are not looking to see the truth, or if you're not, looking within yourself to really know the truth, then you're living in a fucking lie or an illusion. Now, you don't have to go to somebody else to get the truth. Your higher self know the real. You know what I'm saying? Like, your higher self know. Or just by you being in a situation and evaluating the situation. Now, whether if you wrong or somebody else is wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know the truth. And so whoever I'm speaking to, you have been shown the truth. You're a truth seeker. You're a truth teller. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm rich and I'm poor. I feel like I've been on this earth many times before. Once I was a white gazelle on a horseback riding free, searching in the darkness for a piece of me. And you know what? Feel this for sure. You know what, y'all? Like, for real, it's crazy. That really just slowed me down. So I'm listening to the music in the background, but in order for you to, as you go on your path, like as you continue moving forward, I feel like they just want to make things easier for you. That's what I'm picking up on. Like your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher self want things to be easier for you. They don't want you stressing. They don't want you going through headaches with people who don't know themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or that's self-reflecting or deflecting onto you who they are. You know what I'm saying? Having you in negative headspaces. Like, they don't want you to go through that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to either, but it's been a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys have moved from that. You're not dealing with these people anymore. You're not going through that shit anymore. But not just that, financially. Your spirit guides are clearing a path for you to have a healthy relationship with money as well. You may not have had a healthy relationship with money. Maybe you spend excessively. Maybe you spend money on things that you're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You might not have good decision making in the past. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it was hella bad, but your decisions may not have been, coming from a wise place because you hadn't made it there yet. It was a level of consciousness. You had to learn more about yourself and get into some shit. You know what I'm saying? And get out and know that you don't want to be there. And so I'm just being shown that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once you, with this Ace of Coins and this Nine of Cups and it downright, it's just speaking to me so much because there's so many different opportunities that you have in front of you. But you have to get your mind right. And in order to have your mind right, it's other things that have to be set in place. You have to be physically, mentally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying, in alignment. You know what I'm saying? It's like a rhythm, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of you guys have been shown that rhythm. I know I have. It's like a rhythm, and when you feel that rhythm, when things are going well, you feel it inside of your nervous system. It's not shaky. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Your nervous system is not being attacked because you've been eating all kind of shit, candy and unhealthy foods where the parasites, attack your nervous system and shit and have you wanting more or have you overthinking or things like that, because they put shit in the food to attack, us to drive us in a different direction than we're supposed to go in. So I feel like it's just a matter of you really coming together with your higher self and listening and really stepping out and taking the initiative to do the things that you want to do. Exercising, if it's just walking, when you're feeling it, it's like, do it. Don't make excuses for why you don't do it, or I'm gonna do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is going to be your push because now you're committing to yourself. All the times that you told yourself that you're going to do something and you don't do it, you're also talking to what's the name of it? I'm sorry, you gotta let me get it. You're talking to each, what is it called? So your 15-year-old self, your 17-year-old self, your 25-year-old self. You're talking to each, each fragment of yourself. I don't want to call it a fragment, but each placement. Let's say each placement. You're speaking to each placement of yourself. And when you tell all of those placements that you're going to do. When you tell yourself, your present self, you're going to do something, you're also talking to them. And when you go back on your word, you know, that's just like with a child. If you tell a child you're going to do something and you don't do it, then how does it make a child feel? How did you feel if your parents or, you know, someone told you that they were going to do something and they didn't do it? It's disappointing, right? You disappoint yourself in ways that you don't even understand. And that even, you know, can send different information to your nervous system, or you just not trusting yourself. Now you yourself don't trust yourself. Now your higher, I wouldn't necessarily say it was your higher self. I would say it's other placements that don't trust. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta fully come into alignment with yourself and work with yourself. Okay, that's what I'm being shown. Okay, and when you do that, like when you're feeling better, like, you know, physically, they keep getting to your physical, your physicality is very important. That's when your wealth, your wealth is really gonna open up. You know what I'm saying? That's when, you know, you're gonna go from the 2 of coins. You're gonna go from the 2 of coins to the 7 of coins. You know what I'm saying? Now you have something that you really can work with, because now you're not in limbo. You know what I'm saying? You're not in limbo. You're not off balance, off kilt. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there making potions, no, well, making magic tricks. Now follow me. You sitting there doing magic tricks and ain't shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Performing tricks, and you think that you're doing something, but you really not doing nothing. And who sees this? Who sees this? You see how this dog is sitting here, you watching her, you know, spin these two, whatever they are, seeing, you know what I'm saying? That's your ancestors. That's all of the help that you have, and they just like, okay, are you gonna really do something with it? Like, you know, are you gonna really do something with it? Like, you know, because this came out in the downright. So this is just letting me know that, you know, you have some things that you've been anticipating, and it's time to get to them. You know, they need to be. It needs some attention to them. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else. I feel like I was going on and on about that for hella long. Can we move forward, please? Okay. Let me see. Divine lineage. Let's see, y'all. Now these cards, I didn't know it was gonna come out, but I really want to do these cards as well, because we see what's lurking, you know. Let's see what's lurking around and what's stopping us from moving forward on these things that we need to move forward on, Source. And, speaking to our divine lineage, you know. Enlighten us on what we need to know that's blocking us from moving forward, or blocking the collective from moving forward on the small things, because it seems like it's the small things that needs some attention. You know what I'm saying? It's small things that needs attention. This is the small things that you do. It's the small things that you need to pay attention to that can turn into something really big later on down the line if it's not taken care of. But if you do take care of them, it's going to turn very, very abundant, you know, by taking care of them. And then this 9 of Cups will turn into, from the downside, it'll go to the up. You know what I'm saying? Now you got action. You're not, you know, you're not in a funk, you know. You're not lying to yourself no more. It's lying to yourself. You laid up in bed. Who I'm speaking to, you could have been laid up in bed, just sitting, just chilling. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, you know, let's just put the energy out to push ourselves, you know, and really just get that in our mind so that we can, you know, so that we can execute that, you know, because we know that it's, look at this. We know we the wounded warriors, you know. What's this? This is what the eight of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this the 9 of Wands, okay? The 9. I'm taking this out, okay? And we got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. I ain't even shuffled it, okay? We got the 4 of Wands. I'm just gonna take them like this, y'all. Spirit ain't playing today, okay? We got the 8 of Wands. From the 9 to the 8, so 98 can be significant. And then we got the Star card. And we also have the 10 of Cups, okay? I'm just taking that, right? Okay, and I'm also going to take this 3 of Cups as well, okay? And I'm going to take this Emperor too. I'm sorry. In this Hermit, they speaking to me. Okay, so the Hermit card, the Emperor card in the downright, and we got the Hermit card, y'all. Let's see what they talking about, because like I asked, Wow. Judgment. I look at this. So I pulled these cards because these cards usually give me more insight on, you know, the negative energies or the stagnated energy that's in the collective. You know what I'm saying? That's around. And so yes, there are, you know, other entities that's pulling the strings around you and your energy. You know what I'm saying? There are. Like I said earlier, if you're having to deal with someone because of a business tie or because you guys have children together, you know what I'm saying? You have some type of kind of connection to them where it's a contract, you know what I'm saying? They very well can be, you know, they are in your energy, you know what I'm saying? This is going to take, you know, you really, let me tell you something. I'm just going to say this, right? So I won't go on and on about it. You have to command. That we are at a time where we have to command shit. Okay? You don't ask. We ain't asking. When you pray, you ain't asking nobody to do. You have to command that shit. Like the lieutenant that you are. Okay? You are divine. You have the right to speak before you. You have the right to call out negative energy. You have the right to pull in negative energy. You could work with whatever kind of energies that you choose to work with. But if you do not want them to be in your energy as you being the star because they fuck with your nervous production, you know what I'm saying? Because of the shit that you've already been through, it's like you pretty much didn't had it and you done with it. You like, I just want it all to be over. You could take every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Or you could just be like, okay, no, I'm going to fight for this because I deserve this. You're not just going to take anything. And you could be being called to do that too as well. You're standing up. You're speaking up. You're speaking out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's shit look different. So everything is handled differently. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know, take what fits. But you most definitely are, you know, you've been through a lot. So you've been getting your rest. You know, you've been kicking back. You ain't trying to argue. You ain't trying to fight. You ain't trying to do none of that shit. But just let's not forget that energy is there if you are going through any of those things that I had named earlier. And not just that, a lot of these motherfuckers can't come back into your energy. And so they're sending other people. They're asking friends and family members about you. And you know, spirits move from body to body. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you've been so, and you're extra sensitive right now to energy. You're extra fucking sensitive to energy. So, you know what I'm saying? You like, okay, well, you know, we may have had something in the past, but we don't have anything now, but I've came into union with myself. And of course the devil don't like that because the devil want to keep you bound, right? And I'm not talking about the actual devil, y'all. I'm talking about the energy. It's the energy that I'm talking about, right? That others can have, that others can play with, right? And so yeah, you've been getting your rest and shit, you know. And this is why we gotta be healthy mentally, spiritually, physically. It's levels to this shit so that we can step in and this energy don't even phase us. You know what I'm saying? It's like you on point. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even really in that how can I call it? What is it? You're not in that wounded warrior energy anymore. You're not in that, even though you are this, but they can't see it on you. You know what I'm saying? They can't see it on you. It's just wisdom. That's all of them wands are wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And each one of these wands are very powerful. You could turn it into fire if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You could turn it into information and speak out some shit and it's gonna happen. You've been protected. You've been having anointings on your life. You've always been protected. It's a lot of you guys shouldn't even be here today with half of the shit you've been through, but you're